Alright, welcome back everyone to the Nuzlocke. I've decided for this next part I'm going to go ahead and do a few things for that perky little lady at the general shop.
I'll be another newcomer. Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, boy. Something tells me you're all right.
Just by looking at me.
So welcome to Megaton. Just holler if you need something.
That's never right. Let me tell you.
So that's the way it's gonna be, huh? That's fine. That's fine. Just as long as we understand each other. This here is my town. These are my people. You so much as breathe wrong, and I'm gonna fucking end you.
I never selected that dialogue option before, so that's why I went with it.
You got something you want to prove, boy? I think you're suicidal. Try me. I've got my eye on you, Drifter.
I don't want to end the Nuzlocke this soon.
Nope. Sorry.
Although I will put it up to a vote. What happens to Megaton? There are two things I can do with the bomb in the middle of the town. I can either defuse the bomb, which won't be for a little while. I need to upgrade my stats. Or, yeah, just leave it. Or I can just blow it up later on. So, first person I've met of any significance outside of Vault 101, and I've made them my enemy. I can't see shit right now. I vaguely know the way to the general store, though, so that's okay. Just broke my legs. Of course, it's also late at night. So... actually... yeah, fuck it, I want to meet the nice lady. Her shop, I think, opens at around 8 or 9 in the morning. And, it's usually just easier to go to 9 or something. It's a little more a guarantee. Sometimes if you're waiting right outside of her shop, and then just go up to it, it'll still be closed. Here she is.
Welcome.
Moira.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply. But what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you? Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy.
I'm gonna be kind of a dick to people. Not so much that I end up dying, because that would end the Nuzlocke a little too quickly, but I will be kind of an ass.
That's great for a forward. Open with a joke and all that. Here, take the suit. Something tells me you might need it. That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun.
May just be fun.
Let's see. Dealing with radiation, testing an experimental device, and, I won't lie, it may include some reading. That sort of stuff, you know?
I do know how to read.
But for all that, I can pay you with caps, meds, chems, and maybe even a few of those unique inventions, if you do a good job. Interested?
Let's go for it.
Well, it's a dangerous place out
One of the
there in
downsides of the
waste,
stuff
right?
she gives, like the
People could really
inventions,
use
is
a
that
compilation
it
of good
takes up
advice, like a wasteland survival
inventory
guide.
space,
For that, I
like
need an
weight and all
assistant
that,
to test
and
my theories. I
that's
wouldn't want
better
anyone
used
to
for
get
like
hurt because of a
weapons
mistake.
and shit. Then
Nobody's
again,
ever happy when
this
that
is
happens.
a low weapon and
No,
armor Nuzlocke,
then
so that
they
may not
just
be a
yell
problem.
lot at me with mean words.
Oh, I like her. Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh, caps, chems, meds, and maybe
She just told me that.
with a little ingenuity, you can turn up
Let's do it.
good enthusiasm. Now, I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers.
She is the most cheerful
Things
person
like
in a
where
world
it
of
is
death
and
and
isn't
horror.
safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines.
I like the sound of
Ooh,
that.
Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do
Kinda
first?
does, honestly. As long as I know how to get rid of it. Yeah, let's
Well,
just go
food
down the
and
list.
medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right?
Where she's going to
So they
send
need a
me
good
for
place
this
to
part
find
is
them.
right
There's an
off,
old Super
like,
Duper
just
Mart not far
few
from here. I need to know if a
yards
place like that still
away
has any
from
food or medicine
Megaton.
left in it.
Although it is, like, right in the middle of it is that Yao Guai territory I was talking about.
Oh,
So let's go to the
great.
Super Duper Mart.
Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay?
Ooh.
Oh, I couldn't do that. It'd be a real blow to those nice folks in the church. Besides, it's not like that bomb ever hurt anyone. Live and let live, right?
Sure.
Good
That'll
luck
be
with
up
that
for you
research.
to decide. Do I live and let live? Let's see if you guys are as evil as me. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and go to the Super Duper Mart. And let's hope I am prepared for it. I am kind of broken-legged. Maybe I should fix that. It's a good way to show. Legs are fine. My head hurts. So this little inventory screen, if any of my limbs are broken, I could just click on it and I will spend a stim pack on it. Or like I could press like right here and heal everything overall. Usually you don't want to waste stim packs on individual limbs if they're not flat out broken. I just pressed the wrong button. But yeah, and generally if it's just your overall health that needs fixed, just use the stim pack on its own. Sugar bombs. Those become a part of a side quest a little later. What the hell? Oh. Yeah, sometimes they're just dead animals sitting outside here. Now I'm just going to head straight into animal territory. If I die, I'm just going to go ahead and cut to here. Because that's not so much fun to look at. And if a bear sees me, I'm just going to bum rush it to the mart. Checking the compass usually helps for that. Although I can't remember if animals become hostile and show up until they've actually seen you. The red markers on the compass tell you if anything, like if any hostiles are in the area. So if any of them are hostile, hopefully it'll tell me that. I am heading in the right direction, aren't I? This is a good place to show off the map, if I could pull up the damn thing. World map. Okay, so yeah, the Super Duper Mart is right over there. I think I just needed to select the right mission. Okay, good. Panic over. And something see me. It's a doggy. There's a good chance this dog has its owner nearby somewhere. There are some bandits hanging around in the Super Duper Mart. Don't know if that surprises anybody. Unfortunately, there is not an option to action map the stim packs to anything. Or maybe there is, and I'm just a noob. Which is always a possibility. Oh, this is something. Water, anywhere you get, heals you, but usually irradiates you. I'm a little too thirsty to care about that. Besides, nothing bad happens involving radiation until you get to one of those specific bar points. Let's see, I have the actor fade up pretty much all the way. So if there's anything around, I should be able to see it before it can see me. I appear to be in the clear, but there is something over here that's making me curious. It looks like some of the two-headed cows hanging around. I forget their names. It's been a while since I played this game. Yeah, dotted around the landscape you can see burnt-out houses. There's usually not something in there. Brahmin. Okay. Huh. Usually patches like that are irradiated. You can tell... Well, you can tell if they are irradiated if there's this green smoke coming off it. Those patches always confuse me sometimes, because I'm never sure if they came from, like, just radiated water, or if, like, they were actually nuclear bomb blast points. Like, impact sites. And I've read the Fallout wiki. They didn't mention anything about that. Alright, so this is a Super Duper Mart. The garbage cans sometimes have something in there. It's usually nothing all that useful. Like, nothing major. Usually it's junk or something. Sometimes you get something, or it's empty. It can go either way. But what always is around here is a person. And you can see there are green dots on the map now. And this here is the second major use of the world map. Fast travel. So it should make going about this a lot easier. Now let's hope this person does not hate me. Oh, nope.
Thanks for not attacking us. Most people don't tolerate ghouls. We were on our way to Underworld, but we couldn't make it past the super mutants. So now we're just going to find our own place in the wasteland.
Yeah, super mutants are going to be fun in this run.
It's a city of ghouls. It's the only place in the wasteland that belongs to our kind. It's hidden inside the Museum of History.
We're not going to see the Underworld for a long time.
Wait,
Yep. They seem pretty weak, though. They must
Thanks for
have
not
gotten into
attacking
trouble.
then leave.
There's another one of those Enclave robots. In New Vegas, you get to get one of those as a partner. And they're deadly. I think his name's Edie. I can never tell if it was intended as a male or female, but whatever. Dead people. You'll recall I have all melee weapons from the last video. So it's a shame I don't get any guns, but then again, ammo just doesn't last very long for me. Maybe I just suck at aiming. So let's see just how stealthy I can be in here, because there are plenty of raiders in here. So like Moira asked, I'm looking for food and medicine if I can find it. Ooh, Nuka-Cola Quantum. That regenerates my action points, which you use in VATS. Since I'm using melee, and VATS doesn't necessarily help that too much, not going to see a lot of it. I don't dislike VATS. I use VATS. I use it plenty, but only when I have a gun or anything with projectiles. Now I'm going to be relatively slow here, so fuck that. Never say again. Well, that was fun. Alright, so, I took what I knew from the first part, and I went and got those frag grenades, and then I had to use them on that dog that I fought on the way here. Luckily, since I hadn't got any other weapons, I got a couple guns from these fine dead people. Also, Moira gave me the Armored Vault jumpsuit, so this will be a nice start for me. I probably should have gone with this first time, but hey, that's what comes with trial and error. Also, this was on one of them. Holding on to armor is optional, but the guns are not for the Nuzlocke run. Also, as an example of things that can change as you go through here, there aren't any Wastelanders here this time. There was just one dog that I had to punch to death. There's also this guy. He had a key on him. which goes to something outside the Bethesda ruins. So let's try this again. Now that I have an actual gun, maybe this will go a little better. And I have 2 of them this time. I just need to be more careful. If only I could get a better indication of how many people are here. And I should probably stay out of the light. And don't hit those things, they do make noise. And noise does attract the people. And as we found out, if you make enough noise... Oop, that happens. No. Never mind. Alright. Since I haven't used VATS yet, that happens. But let's try this again. Couple shots to the head, and since he's walking, he's probably gonna... Nope. Yep, walked behind it. And he has an arc-light helmet. Oh, nice timing there. Oh, that is a grenade. Drinking out of the toilets isn't a great idea. Just get a little bit closer, that only helps my aim. Oh, shit. Well, it's nice that I'm actually getting ammo this time. Ooh, and a knife. I don't have that. He has the gun, I'm gonna shoot him in the face first. Oh no, that's a shotgun.
Look at the little boy.
Yeah, I know. I think he was just flat out insulting me. Also, I'm gonna be less, stingy about the things that I pick up. I picked up a crap ton of, radiated food from that nice lady that I extorted for money earlier. And hell, let's go drunk again. Shot in the head again. I'm going to be cutting most of this out, don't worry. I'm going to try to save the stim packs for, you know, when I have broken something. And since all the bad guys are out here, this is going to make going through it a little bit easier, I think. So much for that. Where the hell did you go?
I'm gonna mount you on my fucking wall. You Look at the little boy.
I mean, like, I did cut your head off. Don't know what to tell you, dude. There's someone behind me, isn't there? Come out into the light. This will make it easier. I basically slit your throat. You should be dead right now. Okay, that might be it for all of them. Ooh, shotgun. And I still have the 10mm. This is good for instant healing. I'm surprised though. Well, I did drink like 2 whole things of alcohol, so I might still be feeling those effects. But yeah, when you sleep, you pretty much instantly heal. That went a lot better than last time, which isn't saying a lot, but I'm actually alive this time. There's not always something in the bathrooms. Usually there's a first aid kit. Maybe not this time. There's always at least one in a building. Where they are, I guess, depends. There it goes. The assault rifle will be a lot more useful. There goes the other drug. I don't think I fought the entire store. There might still be someone around here. I know I fought him last time. Ah, damn it. So yeah, the lockpicking skills and the science skills are good things to level up early on, just because they open up the things you can actually do. Usually you only need to pick one or the other. There's a book. But in cases like this, yeah, usually one will be easier than the other. More often than not, a door will be locked with a pickable lock and have a terminal nearby, so you can use one or the other. So you can usually pick one that you prefer, but there might be cases where that's not an option. Like in some story missions where you have to hack into one computer just because. Although there is also sometimes a
fresh meat.
Killed all of them, I'm afraid. Usually in those cases there's a security code you can find somewhere. So okay, I'm never bad talking VATS for melee weapons again. This guy was stuck though. I like bottle cap mines. They're fun and dangerous. For everyone involved. Here we go. Yeah, also in cases where there's a locked door anywhere, usually there's a key somewhere. If I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, I probably don't. So take what I say with a grain of salt.
We're back. Somebody open up the... Hang on. Something ain't right here.
So yeah, every time you get to the pharmacy, some of the raiders will come back. And you have a couple options of what you can do here. If your science is high enough, you can take advantage of this guy. And luckily, my science is just high enough that I can do just that. So, these little games are pretty simple. You pick a word from what's given to you. Don't pick one of the symbols. That's just stupid. And it'll tell you how many letters of this are in the actual password. Only 2 out of 5 are in them, and they're always in a specific part, so... One comes up. It could be trees. Yeah, if it gets to this point where you have one left and it's not... Like, and you're not going to do it, just cancel out of it. The computer will reset. The password won't be the same, but you still have 4 attempts again. Which is fine. Okay, so I don't want anything There we go. Easy bit of experience, too. So while this guy goes around, and he's not going to bother us, if he comes across any of the raiders, he's going to attack them. He knows they're bad. He doesn't realize that we might be bad. Ooh, look at all these quantums. There's a person in the world who wants nuke quantums, and there's a side quest specifically for collecting them. If you guys would like to see that, just let me know. I'll consider it. Nuke Quantums does about the same thing as Psycho. It regenerates the amount of action points, which allows me to use VOTs. I just pronounce it like that. But it also irradiates you, and it also does not get you addicted to anything. So it's... Oh, there goes a Protecton. Protectoron. Prodigal Son. The only downside of letting him kill them is I can't get the experience. Unless I kill him. But then I only get experience from him. And he's probably a lot tougher than me. Ooh. Mini nukes get used in a weapon much later. And they're pretty rare ammo. Beer. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, the nuke quantum, relatively useful. I can't think if I ever used them that often, or if it was just for, like, selling for money. Somebody sees me. It's that guy. Hopefully the Protectoron will see him first.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yep, he sees the Protectoron first. Protectron?
Dibs on the loot.
Protector Ronon. Oh, I think he killed him. Son of a bitch. I will avenge him. Me and my knife.
With this one.
Well, it worked. Can't deny that. Your guys' aim must be shit. Yes. Oh. Yeah, am I glad I don't have to use you. Oh, that must be it. Famous last words. These guys have a lot of 5.56 ammo. Energy cells get used for energy weapons. What the hell? Oh. Okay, after consulting the action mapping, I now know how to grab things. Just by holding them down. Actually, just by pressing it. I can grab it, move it around. It's a little bit of fun. Not a lot of use for it. At least I hope not. It's not the most reliable thing in the world. And since I killed everybody, I can hop up to here and get a better look around. Now, since I know where the pharmacy is, I've got that part of the mission taken care of. Now I just need to find the food, which I believe is right over here. And if I raid the cash registers, I get some pre-war money. Which I can sell for a profit of above 0. Ooh. Nice to see a couple bobby pins as well. Those are what I use to break into shit. Oh, damn. Too bad I don't have space. Laser weapons are relatively nice early on. So I guess it's... What did I pick up? That's alright, just accidentally picked up a laser pistol. Which only in this run of the game would anyone say that. Oh, I just accidentally picked up a better weapon than anything I have right now. Then again, laser pistols weren't all that useful for me. It wasn't until I got a really decent weapon, like the laser rifle or anything, that energy weapons became all that useful for me. They do have their own levels, so... Whatever. I think a rolling pin is a weapon. I don't know, I'm not dumb enough to try to use it. So that was the Super Duper Mart. We're never coming back here again. Not without a death wish. Or significantly better weapons. Is there a person out here? Oh, it's this guy. Alright, I will see... Actually, I haven't discovered a second location. I wonder if I can fast travel yet. Yep. That's easy. I don't need to wait for the game to tell me to do that, which I appreciate. The guy inside here will actually buy scrap metal from me. And I get experience if I sell it to him, so I'm gonna need to remember to do that next time I find some. Just tin cans. Alright.
So, how's the scabbing been? Got the food medicine from that Super Duper Mart? Really? You did? You did! Well, all right. Tell me all about it. You do what you need to do to get food and medicine, I guess. It's not pretty, but I guess that's the way it's got to be, right? Well, keep what you got. Just traded for a big food shipment myself. Here, take a bit. My treat. The taste kind of grates after a while. Oh, and take this. It's an old food sanitizer. Just carry it with you, and it should automatically make most food and drink more, better. I still need to study a living specimen.
Yeah, the food
with radiation
sanitizer is one of those
poisoning.
things I was talking about.
I need
Takes
someone
up,
to research how to travel through a minefield.
carry weight,
And that'll cover the
but
first
it does
section of the
cut
book.
down on some of the
Which strikes
radiation,
your fancy?
which I guess is nice, but it's not really a big deal. I'm gonna go over landmines.
Landmines are one of the few dangers out there that you can profit from. Disarm one before it blows, and you can sell it for plenty of caps. I've heard stories about a ghost town that's just full of mines. Traders just call the place Minefield. Sounds like the place for some field work. Get in there, get back, and tell me all about it. And could you bring back a mine for my studies? Oh, don't worry. No one ever goes there because they say it's a ghost town. And since ghosts don't exist, you can just focus on the landmines. I hear there's a playground in the middle of town. Reach that point and come back, and I'm sure you'll have some stories to tell.
Alrighty. Now, since the landmine is actually a part of the side quest, I will be picking those up for this. Hey, kids. But I won't be using them. I'm just going to sell them all to her. Or drop them if she won't accept them. In fact, I haven't shown off what it's like to sell weapons and items and all that. So you get how many caps she has and how much each individual item is worth. Someone on part 1 asked what buying weapons and all that, how all that would go. You cannot buy weapons or armor in the Nuzlocke run, you have to find them. You can buy and sell everything, and of course ammo is fair game. So I'm gonna Stock up on some of that, now we'll see you guys outside. Oh, and you can't sell any weapons you have. I think I just said that. Never mind.